In the previous module, we looked at how we can help our students develop oral reading fluency. Now we will see what are the ways out there, what are the techniques out there which suggest how to increase careful silent reading speed. I mean, when we want to make our students read silently, but at the same time with speed. By speed, I mean to get the gist of to comprehend the text, not to be hindered by each and every word. So we will look at some of the activities which we can bring in the classroom and which is supported by research on reading. So reading speed actually can be promoted by bringing in activities or designing a course which is speed reading course. And this course, in other words, we can bring in some materials which are specifically aimed at developing silent reading, right? So the course should be tailored in such a way that it has timed readings and it has some steps which invite students to comprehend the text, because comprehending the text is all the more important. In silent reading, it's important. In extensive reading, it's important that at least the students are encouraged to get the main message, main gist of the text. So in this regard, it's important, the research suggests there is evidence that we need to give controlled vocabulary to the students. By controlled vocabulary means that we don't give too much, we don't bring in the text that give not too much of unknown words or unseen words. So Edward Fry was one of the earliest researchers in 1967 who designed course, but that was criticized, and then Nation designed another course which stated that at least 1,000 words should be familiar to the students so that they could be involved in speed reading, silent, right? So, and in this way, it becomes quite easy to develop extensive reading if we want to enhance the increase, or if we want to increase the speed reading. And one of the ways, as some of the previous modules, the discussion taking place in some of the previous modules, they suggest that we have the option to base our lessons on graded readers published by Oxford series. So this can give graded readers designed in such a way, keeping in view the proficiency level of each students, right? So if the texts are familiar, if the texts are known, if there are not too many unknown words, what it becomes, this gives meaning focused input. When we motivate our students to see the gist, the main message, so we can expose them to read large quantities of the text and reread what was enjoyable, right? So the main important thing in increasing careful silent speed is to develop fluency, and how we can develop through not exposing students to too many unknown words. Like speaking, when we want to develop fluency of speaking skill, we are encouraging our students, training them to make the best use of the already known words. And similarly, we want to train them to make the best use of known words while they are reading. So rereading the text is all the more important to develop in careful silent speed, because it makes them reread the text and get the message. So we can set goals within timing, and we can bring in topics which are appealing to the students. For example, topics could be on contemporary topic which is like relevant to the Pakistani child labor or environmental pollution. So there are a number of topics out there on which we can bring in some reading activities, and we can make our students read them silently and reread them for the purpose of getting the main message of the text.